Have you ever wondered why we get angry and how it influences our behavior? Anger, a common yet captivating emotion, is a natural part of the human experience. It's a response to threats, injustice, or disappointment, often fueling us to take action. But when anger spirals out of control, becoming a destructive force, it poses a problem. It can influence our actions, our relationships, and even our health. So, let's delve into the intriguing world of anger. Let's explore some lesser-known facts about anger to better understand this powerful emotion. Did you know that anger originates from a specific part of the brain? Tucked away deep inside your brain is a little almond-shaped set of neurons known as the amygdala. This small powerhouse is part of the brain's limbic system, a system primarily responsible for our emotional lives. When you experience something unpleasant, your amygdala springs into action. It processes these negative emotions and triggers a response. Often that response is anger. You see, the amygdala is like a vigilant guardian, constantly scanning for threats and ready to sound the alarm. When it detects danger, it sets off a chemical reaction in your body, releasing stress hormones like adrenaline. This sudden rush prepares your body to either fight off the threat or run away from it, the classic fight or flight response. So the next time you feel anger bubbling up, remember it's just your amygdala doing its job. It's not about being bad-tempered or short-fused, it's simply your brain's way of protecting you. Ever thought that anger could be a silent killer? It may sound melodramatic, but there's a grain of truth to it. Anger and heart health share a complex, intertwined relationship. You see, when anger becomes a frequent visitor, it can lead to chronic health problems, particularly heart disease. Here's how it works. Chronic anger causes a surge in heart rate and blood pressure. It's like an alarm system in your body, and when it's constantly triggered, it can wear down your heart over time. The heightened state of alertness also releases stress hormones into your bloodstream, which can cause inflammation and damage to the heart and blood vessels. Moreover, people with chronic anger are often in a state of internal turmoil. This constant state of stress doesn't give the heart a chance to rest, leading to long-term damage. So it appears that keeping your cool might be more important for your heart than you thought. Does gender play a role in how we express anger? Let's dive into that. It's interesting to note that societal norms and expectations often shape how men and women express their anger. Typically, men are encouraged to be more outwardly aggressive, while women are often taught to suppress their anger, leading to more passive-aggressive expressions. This dichotomy isn't just about societal conditioning, though. Research suggests that men and women process emotions differently due to biological factors which can influence their responses to anger. For example, men might tend to react impulsively, while women might ruminate or dwell on the issue. These differences in expression can also impact conflict resolution. An aggressive approach might lead to immediate resolution, but it can also escalate the conflict. On the other hand, a more passive approach might avoid escalation, but it may not address the root cause of the conflict. So, men and women aren't from different planets when it comes to anger, but they do have different ways of showing it. Can our body language give away our anger? Absolutely, and it's fascinating how our bodies reflect our emotions so vividly. When we're angry, our body language undergoes a significant transformation. Tensed muscles, clenched fists or jaws, a stiff posture and narrowed eyes are some common signals of anger. Our voice may become louder and more aggressive, while our facial expressions become stern and less soft. One might wonder why it's so important to understand these signs. Well, recognizing these cues can help us diffuse potentially explosive situations. If you notice someone displaying these signs of anger, it's a signal that the conversation needs to be handled with care. You might need to change your approach, or maybe it's the right time to take a break and let things cool off. So understanding body language can be a useful tool in managing anger. It's like having a secret code to interpret human emotions, isn't it? How can we better manage our anger? Well, it's not as daunting as it may initially seem. Anger, like any other emotion, is manageable. And the first step to managing it is recognizing it. Remember, the earlier you spot it, the easier it is to control. Now let's delve into some techniques that help in controlling this fiery emotion. Deep breathing is one such method. It's simple, yet incredibly effective. When you feel the heat of anger rising, take a moment to breathe in deep and slow. This helps in calming the mind and body, giving you a chance to reassess the situation. Regular exercise is another powerful tool. It doesn't just keep your body fit, but also helps in maintaining emotional balance. If you're someone who tends to get angry easily, incorporating a steady exercise routine into your daily life can be a game changer. But what if your anger still feels overwhelming? That's where professional help comes into play. Therapists and counselors are trained to provide you with personalized strategies to manage your anger. It's not a sign of weakness to seek help, but rather a sign of strength and self-awareness. And yes, it's important to remember that managing anger does not mean suppressing it. Bottled up anger can be damaging. Instead, it's about recognizing your anger, understanding its root, and addressing it in a healthier, constructive way. Remember, it's not about suppressing anger, but about managing it in a healthier way. So, what have we learned about anger? Well, we've peeled back the layers of this intense emotion, delving into its origins and its profound effects on our heart health. We've explored the intriguing link between anger and gender, and the subtle yet significant cues in body language that can signal anger. But most importantly, we've learned that anger, while a completely normal and natural human emotion, can have negative impacts on our health and relationships if not managed effectively. It's crucial to recognize and control our anger, channeling it in positive and constructive ways. Remember, understanding is the first step towards transformation. So let's take these insights, apply them in our lives, and foster healthier, happier relationships. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting content. Remember, every click helps us bring you more engaging and enlightening videos. Stay curious, stay informed, and until next time.